Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Friday and Saturday. That's Friday the 3rd and Saturday the 4th of May. So, I trust that you're feeling fantastic, and I trust that things are flowing well for you. I'm coming to you live right now from Tasmania, Australia. It is Friday the 3rd of May here at exactly 3:57 p.m. So, extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me be able to do my work full time, and I really, really appreciate it, so thank you. So if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing, actually let me know please if you are new. I'd love to say hello. If you are new to watching, what I'm going to be doing is using my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards with my Speed of Light Oracle, and I'm going to be looking for the best card for Friday the 3rd, the best card for Saturday the 4th of May, and then the best card for the theme for Friday and Saturday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates, and just let the rest go. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. Just let it go. Welcome, Tara. Tara's new, so big welcome to you and all of our new people, and also all of my regular viewers. Welcome. So let's get straight into it. I've just got home, had a busy day. I got some roof racks installed on my new car so that I can put more things in it. It's such a big car. So I had this big old 6-cylinder sedan, one of the biggest sedans that you could have, and I thought I'm never going to get a sedan as big as this or as powerful as this, being 6-cylinder. And I've totally been surprised that my new 4-cylinder sedan actually has more room than my other car and is more powerful. But still, I've put roof racks on the top now so that we can put the tent up there when we go camping and fit all the other stuff I want to take, like my my little kayak and things. So anyway, I'm looking for the best card now for Friday the 3rd of May, and I trust it will be the card that's on top, and that top card will be the most helpful for the majority of us. So the best card for Friday the 3rd of May is this. It's a Speed of Light Oracle card, and it's this. It's the Buffalo Woman card 4, and it says talents, gifts, skills, and recognition. So this is about taking our skills, our talents, the gifts, the things that we love to do, or the things that we're skilled at, to the next level. Now, for some of us, that might mean starting something new on the hobby front, or learning a new skill of some sort. For others of us, it may be taking that skill or that hobby or that talent to the next level. So whatever that level might be for us personally. So what are you dealing with right now, especially perhaps on the hobby front, the creative front, the work front, that is some type of upgrade or some type of moving your work and learning things at a new level now, or maybe branching out into a new avenue with this. So that's what's really important for some of us, at least on Friday, actually, not Wednesday, on Friday. And this is also about getting receiving recognition. So not necessarily recognition from other people, and if we're waiting on that or we're expecting that, then it might be worth looking at how can we recognize the effort that we're making and that we're putting into something right now. This is very much about personal recognition and recognizing how hard we've worked, how far we've come, how how well or how we've got through our journey, especially in the last few weeks, maybe the last few months, the last few years. We might be able to reflect back. Like, it makes me or reminds me of my healing energy cards that I'm at the currently I'm creating my healing energy cards deck number 2, which is a whole new deck. But it's interesting because I kind of see the combined healing energy cards, the original deck, which I started illustrating back in 2005 or something, to the deck that I'm making now, and I see this journey of my artwork. So I'm sort of recognizing at the moment the journey of my artwork, and the artwork that I thought was really good 10 or 12 or 15 years ago is actually pretty crap right now, but I kind of feel like I want to, or a part of me wants to keep them in the deck, and a part of me wouldn't really love to change them. But I do see that these decks represent for me personally a journey, and recognizing that journey of growth that I've been through just with my art side of things. So it's important, I feel, at this time to recognize our journey, recognize what we're contributing to as far as our hobbies, our craft, our creativity, our work, and think about how we can take, or how our work is moving to the next level. So Buffalo Woman, card 4 for Friday, recognizing our efforts, but also taking our skills to the next level. So thank you. I trust that makes sense for you. So I'm making a big mess here. I'm now looking for the best card for Saturday the 4th of May. Saturday the 4th. I may be in on Sunday the 5th of May for a healing event, the 5-5 healing event. I say I may be because I don't really want to plan that far ahead right now. And I did do a healing event yesterday on my Facebook page. So I will just see if I'm inspired to. So I may be in for that. We'll see. So Saturday the 4th of May, the best card for the majority of us is this. It's a speed of light, and it's stepping in. This has been such strong energy lately. I'm really not surprised this has come up. It's card 16, stepping in, and it says solo, commitment, test, allow, and flow. This is very much about stepping in, or stepping out, if you prefer, stepping out of hiding, stepping into ourselves, and making a solo commitment. Making a commitment, a promise to ourselves. It may be a commitment that we're making in breaking a habit, to stop just talking about it and start taking the action now. This is the stepping, this is the action. So it's now about, okay, I've been saying I'm going to quit this, I've been saying I'm going to stop doing that, or I'm going to start doing this, but I keep talking about it and I'm not seem to be doing it. So Saturday's supportive for the doing, and making a personal commitment, which means backing up our words with action. So backing that up with a commitment so that we can start implementing those steps and those changes that we want to see take place in our life. If we want to change our eating habits, for example, or break a habit that we've gotten into that's not healthy for us and we know it's not, or maybe start a new habit, like a new daily exercise or daily meditation, or committing to more fresh, healthy foods, or less coffee, or, these types of everyday things that we may have been thinking about or complaining about or talking about, but not actually doing anything about it. So Saturday is very favourable for making a personal commitment to something like that. Also a personal commitment to our journey, and really making commitment to there's a sort of a feeling here that the lead up to Saturday, and we might have noticed a few days lead up, so from now through to Saturday for us, there's this new sense of clarity that's coming forward. And the clarity is coming after chaos. There's been a chaotic few days this week, or it's been quite a chaotic week. And through that chaos, through that anger, through that frustration, through that annoyance, we're actually finding more clarity. So as we let ourselves move on from the anger and move on from the frustration and move on from the chaotic energy, it's like the storm clouds are clearing up. We're getting just a little bit clearer about stuff. If we're still bitter in the anger and we're just not letting ourselves move past it, and we're still in that space now, and we have been for a few days, then we're holding ourselves stuck in the anger or whatever that energy is. So if we can soften it and let ourselves move on from it, that clarity feels like it's leading us into new commitments that we want to make for ourselves in our life, new promises that we want to make for ourselves, so that we can step more into our life. Now, on another level, this could also be talking about a more professional commitment that you might be making at this time. So on the business level or things like that, or maybe a relationship level. But this is very much about commitments and having the courage to step in now and make that commitment. So see how that sits for you. Interesting. Thank you. Let's now look for the best card for the theme for Friday and Saturday. So the theme card, the theme will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Friday and Saturday. So what will it be? How will we tie these days together? Let's see. I trust this is the best card, and it's an Animal Kingdom. And it's this. Look at this, card 44. It's the Rainbow Serpent again. Now, this card came up, I don't know when. It's been a big couple of weeks, but it's come up recently. So in one of the recent videos, I don't think it was the last one, but it could have been. I'm really not sure right now. But this is the theme. It's card 44, the Rainbow Serpent. It says, take it to the next level. Take everything to the next level. Take our life. Didn't I say something about taking something to the next level with the Buffalo Woman? So there's this big, even though we went through, or maybe still going through that, some of us might be, this chaotic ruffling up, this brick wall kind of sudden halt sort of energy, this strange feeling earlier in the week and even sort of yesterday. There is a feeling of this moving away and clarity coming in, and that clarity is like a breath of fresh air. It's like having days of rain, and then the clouds part and the sun comes out, and it's like I haven't seen the sun for ages. And that feeling that we get, or I get it anyway, I don't know if you do or not. So there's a clarity, there's a parting of clouds happening over Friday and Saturday. That's if we're letting ourselves move on from the horrible energy we had earlier, just a few days ago. So the serpent, the Rainbow Serpent, is very much a springboard sort of feeling, an upgrade and leveling up kind of sense as well with this. There's a lightness to it. It really does feel like a breath of fresh air. So can you notice the breath of fresh air that's coming through on Friday and or Saturday? And can you work with that life force, that freshness, to take yourself to the next level? To even, it might just be to breathe in some big full breaths with beautiful fresh air. Breathing in the sunlight, breathing in the moonlight. I don't know what the moon's doing right now. Breathing in the starlight or what have you. Breathing in that beauty that you feel and letting that just lift your body up. That might be the leveling up that's happening for you. But we may see it happening across the board in our life. Different arms of things that we do or that we're involved with may be moving up to the next level. Things may be starting to change now, when things have been up in the air for a while. So it feels quite exciting, but it is different to how things were even a week ago. And we might even notice that in the various things that we do in our life, that something's changed this week. Something new's come in. There's a freshness, a revival of some sort. So interesting. I trust this makes some sort of sense to you. It's the Rainbow Serpent, our theme for Friday and Saturday, which is take everything to the next level. Don't settle for second best, and certainly consider if you've been holding yourself in a frustrated, angry, wallowing, wounded, heavy space. If you've been feeling that longer than 3 days, then it might be time to do something about it. So what I would be doing about it is I would be releasing and letting go, because usually if I'm feeling something for 3 days, then that's way too long for me. So if I'm feeling angry for 3 days straight, then I'm holding myself in the anger, because emotions don't hang around naturally that long. So emotions just want to move to the next emotion. If I feel a heavy emotion for 3 days, I know it might not sound long. If you can say you've been angry for 6 months, that's way too long for me. That's 6 months of my life. No way would I let myself hang around in that energy for that long. 3 days is enough. So if you've been angry or feel heavy or in the same emotion that you've been in for 3 days or longer, then the thing that you might need to consider is, what am I holding on to here? And how can I let that hold go and surrender this and let the feeling move on? Let the wound move on so that the new feeling can come in. And it is hard to let go, but it's not impossible. And sometimes it's easier than we think. Sometimes our mindset is that it's hard, it takes a long time, I don't know how to do it. These are all very almost like brick wall thoughts that keep us in that space. So what I think of doing is, if I find myself saying to myself, it's too hard for me to let go, I can't do this, I'm putting a brick wall up and I'm keeping the wound in place. I'm keeping that heavy emotion there. So if I recognize that I'm saying or thinking that, then I try and soften what my conversation is by saying something like, I'm willing actually to let this go. Or it's becoming easier for me to let go. You know, like softening the words that we use can make a huge difference. So think about what you're holding on to and how can you be willing to let that hold go and trust that everything's going to work out okay. You can trust that it will. So as we do that, there's great new energy coming in. It's like a breath of fresh air. But we have to be willing to let our hold go and keep that pain so close and so raw and heavy in our heart. So I trust that makes some sense to you. So thank you so much for connecting. I've used my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards with my Speed of Light Oracle. These are decks that I've created. They're very, very easy to use and great tools for your self-healing. So have a look at them if you would like to on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you resonate with my work and my way and my thoughts and things, you might resonate with some things on my website. So I encourage you to have a look and see if there's anything that resonates with you, because your support helps me be able to bring these videos out to you and out to other people. So your support is actually essential. I've survived on your support for 14 years, doing this 14 years full time. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. Thanks so much. Have a fantastic couple of days. And I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. So sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. If you enjoyed the video, please come back and connect with my future videos in the future sometime. If you don't see them for a while, just come and have a look, and I'm always sharing videos. So thank you and namaste. This fresh energy does feel nice. So thank you.